Tiwa, and I'm helping you understand a lot of the Afrobeat songs that are out. Now, just letting you know that only the songwriter knows the true meaning since they wrote the song. However, I'm helping you understand a lot of the slang, the broken English, different languages that they use in these songs. Now, in this song, Asake, he's pretty much saying he's loaded. He got money. He's a big boy now. He's on top. Girls want him. Some people kind of acting funny around him. And Tiwa Savage, her part is earlier this year, I believe, she had a sex tape that was leaked. Now she's addressing this whole, sex tape in this song. And she's saying that it did not mess up her career. It did not kill her. It did not end her. That she's still a big girl and she's still running things. All right, let's get started. So he's saying you haven't seen anything yet, pretty much. And that when he enters into the club, you're going to turn a victim. And victim is you're going to be quiet. You're going to be shh when he walks in. I'm also hearing when he enters into the club, he's going to turn big things. So he's saying whenever he's at the club, he's going to be loud. It's a big deal when he enters. So then Kele means girls, and he's saying all the girls in the hood that they want to touch him. They want to touch his thing. Kilo Day, what's going on? That they want to kill him. That's what Ba means. And then Awalakoba are people that are troublesome. So he's saying all the girls at his hood, they just coming on him. They're jumping on him. He's like, what's going on? You guys want to kill me? Or, what trouble do you want to bring? So then he says Supreme, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton. Now, Louis Vuitton, I know that's American accent. I think it's like Louis Vuitton. I don't really know how to say it that well, but what those are popular, high expensive clothing brands. So Asake is saying he's decked out. He's iced, he's dripping, he looks good, he's fly. So Commando Bruce Lee, those are big people, respected people. And he's saying when they see Asake, they are saluting him, they are hailing him, they're giving him respect, a bunch of different things. So pretty much all the people you look up to, when Asake walks by, they respect him, they salute him. So, that's what are they saying? Then he said, he calls someone Agbaje and he's like, give me one puff. So he's like, pass it, let me smoke. So then he says, so he's saying, babe quickly came and then, they made love, they had, he was rough with it, everything. Then he's saying, this life is gonna leave, another life is gonna come. That's Aye. And then he says, Omokonla, Omoko is like a babe, she's gonna leave, another babe's gonna come. So pretty much he's just he's doing his deal. Life is gonna come and go, babes are gonna come and go. So then he calls himself Mr. Money. Asake calls himself that. And he's saying Rora, which is calm down. And then Abija. So Abija is an actor in Nollywood movies, and he plays a lot of babalawo at positions or roles. So what babalawo is a lot of black magic, extras, all those kind of divination kind of things. However, his whole role, Abija is someone that's powerful since they do all of that. And what Asake is saying is he's powerful. He just messed with a babe, they romanced, they did a lot of things. So he's saying nah, that's who he is. He's Abija. He's powerful in the romance, love making. And then he says, Monkara, that means Monkara means I'm angry. And he's saying he's angry when he does it, when he's with a girl, he's Abija, he's powerful, everything. So he's saying, you better run away, use a cover, be careful. Then he says, Malowa, don't come if you don't have insurance. So what Asake is saying is if you wanna come with me, be with me and everything, make sure you're protected. If something happens to you when we're making love and everything, that's on you. It's not on me. So then he says, Omoba, day for you if you day for me. So Omoba in English literally means prince. That's Yoruba. However, it's kind of a word you use to call someone like my guy, my boy, my G. And he's like, I'm for you if you're for me. So pretty much it's reciprocated energy. And then he says, Jaye. Jaye is to like chop. It means to like chop life, enjoy. So he's saying, let's enjoy, like, you know, we just won the lottery. So that's where he used lotto. So he's like, you know, let's be good. Let's enjoy. Let's have fun. So then he says Yemakura, and that's don't lie. And then he references Pinocchio, the cartoon who every time he lied, his nose got longer. And then he references Limpopo, Casey, and JoJo. So there's a song called Limpopo by someone named Casey, and I believe from South Africa. And then he mentions and JoJo. And then it kind of makes me switch over to like that song All My Life by Casey and JoJo. So he kind of like mixes both songs there. If you truly know the meaning, make sure you leave it in the comments. That part got me a little stumped there. So then he says Maya weary. That means don't turn into a crazy person. That just take a picture. Like let's be in the moment, just take a picture. So he says Maya weary, ya photo. So he kind of plays with that ya word. And then he says olofo, lombinu ologo. So olofo is someone that's like jealous, like a loser, someone small. And binu is upset in Yoruba. And then ologo is like a glorious person, a successful person. So what he's saying is only like someone like a loser, a fool, and all this stuff will be jealous and upset by someone's success, like glory. And he's saying like, do not do that. Then he says, Gema shebi olodo. Olodo is like a fool. So he's saying, don't act like a fool. Since 1964, a long time ago, we've been eating cocoa. Cocoa in Nigeria is like ogi or pap. It's like this thing someone eats for breakfast. And it's like kind of like custard consistency. And, you know, people eat it today all over, but there was a time where that was kind of considered a struggle meal. So what Asake is saying is like, you know, don't act like a fool. Don't be jealous. Don't hate on my success. Like back then, since a while, we've been eating cocoa for breakfast. That's what we've been eating. So, you know, he grew up with the hustle, with the struggle and everything. Like he didn't just jump into glory or jump into success. He worked for it. He worked hard. So then Asake says, I'm loaded. Like he got money, he has the status, all of that. And then he says, Olumi. Olumi is like my lover. So now you're talking to like the girl, like, you know, let me take you there. Jangbe Deba, that is Yoruba for let me take you there. Then he says, my baby, nobody day there. That means like where I'm gonna take you, oh, it's for the big and, you know, it's for people like him and that no one else is there. And then like any chorus, Asake just repeats that. So then Tiwa Savage comes in and she says, they want to drop my thing. They want to write her about her sex tape. They're going to learn a lesson. And then she says, Opolopo, which is in most cases, everything that she carries first. That means she's number one. Bala bala means anyhow, like anything, bala bala. So she's saying if you do anyhow, anything, you're going to collect. And when someone says you're going to collect, that means like, you know, you're going to receive something essentially. But it's like you're going to receive, install, or blow everything. So she's saying if you do anyhow, you're going to see anyhow. So then she says, Emi Dagbaru. Dagbaru is someone that when they enter a party or something, they scatter the place completely. So she's saying, you know, this, whenever it comes to her name, this whole situation, she scatters the place, all of that. And Omolabansi, where that came from is years ago, there was a lady who went through a fire and half of her body was burned and people thought she would die, but she survived. So now if someone goes through something that like, you know, they're supposed to like, you know, they went through hell, people think they'll be wasted completely and they survive, that is like a term they use for themselves or they call them. So Tiwa Savage is saying this whole sex tape and all that, you know, all that it went through, no, she's still good and she's reigning. So then she says, I want blogger, which are bloggers. And then she says that they want to use her to get a star, like, you know, increase their ratings, talking about her sex tape. She says sex tape kolebaye mije. And what that is in Yoruba is, in English, she's saying that it cannot mess up my life. The sex tape can't mess up her life. It cannot end her career. So now Igbadu means enjoyment and Kekere is small. And she's saying that little small enjoyment from, you know, that sex tape you guys are talking about is some little small thing. And then she asks a question. She says, who never had sex? Raise your hands in the air. And the whole idea is she's saying that all these people that are writing about her, bloggers and everything, more than likely they have had sex before. So she's saying, you know, you guys are making a big deal about something you've more than likely done yourselves. Tiwa, the girl that everybody's talking about. Today I'm in Germany, tomorrow I'm in London. So she's saying they're talking about her and all that. Meanwhile, she is out here catching flights, you know, booking deals, doing her thing, making her money. And then she's saying her money is long. It doesn't stop. It doesn't finish. No bus stop. Goes on and on and on. And Rora, that's Yoruba, and it's like, calm down. And she's like, they're telling her to calm down, calm down, calm down. So then she says Dorime, and Dorime, I don't know if you guys know that song, but it's like Dorime, Ameno. And people usually play it when you're in the club and they're bringing out bottles to you. Essentially, Tiwa is saying people are still celebrating her. They want to like celebrate her all the way. So when someone says they want to use Dorime or something to finish me, she's saying like they want to just party forever on her case. So while people are still talking about her sex tape, she's enjoying her life. She's celebrating. So then again, she's saying they don't play with her. Them know they use me play. Broken English, she's saying they don't play with her when she enters Shita. And that's a place in Lagos. So she's saying people, she has a backing. She has support, all of that. And she's copying, you know, she's saying the same chorus that Asake is saying, that, you know, Olufulumbinu, like people jealous and all that stuff are hateful, and they're jealous of people like her that are successful. So this is pretty much the end of the song. Let me know what you guys think. Did you learn something new? How do you think overall about the song? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, put on the notifications, and stay up to date for some of my newest, hottest song explanations that I'll be giving out shortly. Thank you. God bless. Take care.